Okay, this is a video on all the different polygons. We're just going to start off with an equilateral triangle first, and then we will carry on to all the different polygons. So I'm assuming that the given side for everything will be 40, regardless of what polygon and whatever shape we are working with. So I'm setting my compass also on 40. And then I'll do a scribe and a scribe, and where the two scribes intersect, that is where the peak of my triangle will be. Okay, and then the same. So we're going to start off, so that's your equilateral triangle. So now we're going to start off with the square. So a square with a side of 40. Okay, and then you'll use this method just to always find your center points for your different polygons. Okay, so with a square, all sides are 40, so all the sides will be 40. So I am going to just draw an arc of a radius of 40, and then I'll connect my edge there. And I don't have my board, so I'll do the same on the other side, just like that. And then you'll see this side, you see it's also 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so I have this arc there. Okay, I'm going to draw a line connecting two corners together. And then I want the middle. So to find the middle, you don't measure, so we're going to do a bisection. So you're going to set it just past center. Okay, so I'll set it just for center there, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. So there, so that I have 2 points to work from, there and there. And then I'm going to draw my line through that, two bisecting arcs, which will now be my center line that I'm going to work with. Okay, so I already have 4 sides here. So square, I have a triangle, and now where this line that goes straight through the middle meets my center line, that is the center point for the circle of a pentagon. Okay, just hold on for me there. Oh, sorry, not for pentagon, for a square. Sorry, that's the center point for a square, so that's 4. Okay, then I need to find, okay, then this one, between these 2 points, I need to find the middle. So I'm going to bisect, or get a bisecting line that goes through them. So scribe there, scribe there, same on the other side, leaving my compass on the same distance there and there, drawing my line through those 2 arcs that connects. Okay, so that point there will then be the radius for the circle of a pentagon, a hexagon, and then if I'm going to take this distance here, hexagon, septagon, octagon. Okay, so 7 sides, which we won't do. 8 sides. We don't do septagons, so you don't have to be worried about that. Okay, so there I have all my sides, or all my midpoints for my radars that I'm going to use to draw my polygons. So now what I do is I set my compass on 5. I extend it to the edge of my 40. Oof, sorry, this is not my compass, I'm not used to it. I actually forgot all my equipment at home, so at work, so I am borrowing a friend's. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so that is a pentagon. So now what you're going to do is you're going to set your compass on the given side there and there. Okay, so that is my hexagon. This outer angle that you guys are seeing here is 72 degrees. You can measure that with a protractor as well. So the rule for this is, like I've said in class, 360 degrees divided by the amount of sides, which in this situation is 5, and that will give us 72 degrees. So now for the hexagon, same thing, set it on the hexagon's point, extend it to the edge, circle. Okay, so the hexagon's midpoint is the same distance as this line. So once you have this line, you can just do scribe and do a scribe, and that will give you the midpoint for a hexagon. So it will be 40, the radius for the circle. So it is on 40, scribe, 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 and scribe. Okay, we are not doing this septagon. Oops, sorry, we'll do the octagon. But the principle will apply the same for the septagon. It will just have 7 sides. Okay, here's my octagon. I'll set it on 40. So every time I work from the midpoint, I will extend it to the edge. Yeah. Okay, so there, 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 and there. Okay, hold on, something's wrong here. Just check this distance. Yep. Okay, just. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So why is it not working on 8? Sorry, I'm just trying to find this. Why that is not correct. Okay, so I did think the compass moved. So now you can see these lines are a little bit different. Okay, there, that one will stay the same, This one will move a little bit. There, that looks better. Okay, make sure you put it on there, on the corner. There. That looks a lot better, and then that should be 40, which it is. Okay, so then there.
Scoreboard is concerned, it's what they'll be working out as they try to get themselves some sort of launch pad.
Okay, so that is one method, and that is the constructing method. Okay, so let's just recap. We did a square of those sides. You don't have to do the full square, you can do the base. You can draw a line up by doing this arc, getting that line, bisecting the distance between these, getting that line, that gives me my pentagon. Draw your circle, okay, which you place your compass there, extend it to the edge, draw your circle, and then you'll go and you'll scribe your side. You don't have to scribe this one because it is already, you have this midline going through there. And then for the hexagon, there, line, and you scribe your 6 sides. So the theory behind this is, like I explained, 360 divided by the amount of sides. So for a square, you will get a 90-degree angle, which is this outer angle that we're getting there. Okay. For a pentagon, it's going to give us 72 degrees outer angle. For a hexagon, it is going to give us 60 degrees, which is an outer angle. So that is why you can use your 30-60 degree set square just to draw that. And then for a octagon, it's going to give us 45. And you also have a 45 degree set square. So that is why you can just use your 45 to draw a construction line, draw a construction line, take the distance, scribe up to the top, and the same is applying to the hexagon. Set your set square on your board's ruler, line, scribe the same distance as your base, and where the scribe and the line intersects, 60 degrees to the opposite sides, getting that there. Okay guys, so that is the theory on that, on how to draw your different polygons.